Hey guys, right here. We're here at Tempest Keep, the I raid, back at level 70. Doing a quick run through to get to Kael'thas and attempt to farm Ashes of Alar every week. I know many of you players really like that mount. It's a really cool Phoenix fire mount. Um, in my personal opinion, I think it's one of the best mounts in the game. However, it's a very low drop rate, so I've been farming this for weeks now and doing it almost every other week to try to get it, and obviously with no attempt whatsoever. The cool thing about doing this raid is, as you can see, like I try to AOE down, decent sized groups and loot them because you can make money off of the nether cloth and all the other things that you get like greens, and sometimes you get lucky and you even get epics that look really cool and you can sell them for a really good amount of money. For example, the singing war axe or something like that, it's a 200 axe that sells for like 4 to 5 thousand because it's a really amazing transmog to have and a lot of people want that. So that's one of the ways that you can make money doing these old school raids if you're interested in that. Aside from money, there's also tier loot that you may want for transmog. This whole area drops tier 5. um, I'm not gonna do the whole thing. I'm just gonna do Kael'thas really quick just to show you guys what to do, how to do it. However, if you do want the shoulders, Bell Reaver drops shoulders. He's off to the western side of this raid, I believe, and he's very simple to do. However, the boss off to the eastern side, Sunstrider something, she's a mage. She's a mage warlock, something like that. As far as I've tried, she's not soloable because she will MC you, and the fight will reset. Um, a lot of people seem to have problems with doing Kael'thas solo because they get MC'd or whatnot. But from what I've seen, I've never gotten MC'd in this fight. So I'm gonna go ahead and run through the fight as I'm doing it, and hopefully you guys could get a better understanding of what to do and some things to avoid. Before anything, if you want, you can clear out all the trash over here. And if you're a warrior, definitely have second wind. If you don't have second wind, you'll probably die because second wind is that important. As far as I've seen. So, anyways, right now, there's a lot of talking in this fight, so you want to get the fight started off right off the bat. And once you get started off, you can pull the rest of the trash. By the time you're done, they'll probably start. Um, you don't even need to honestly clear this trash, but you don't want to have the risk of, as you're doing the fight, all this trash comes up on you, especially if you're like not a warrior and you're a clothy, it might get you killed. So pretty much the first guy who's gonna come out is the warrior in the full tier 5, and he's somewhat dangerous because he'll stun you and he'll snare you, I believe. But like one of the tactics I learned, because they all spawn at the same time and that's really deadly. That's probably the most dangerous part of this fight, is when all four of these guys spawn at the same time. Even for a level 90, it's pretty dangerous because you're getting stunned, you're getting CC'd, you're constantly being CC'd and whatnot. So what you want to do is pull this warrior off to this corner over here, the left hand corner, right hand corner. Both of it works really well, and you want to kill him in this corner. And that way, when he spawns up, he's gonna be walking to you very slowly on the other side, and it'll give you amount of time to kill him. Now, if you're a warrior like me, save your berserker's rage for this moment when the paladin comes in, because he's high speed at you. And once he runs right towards you and he's in your range, he's gonna fear you. So that's when you want to pop your berserker's rage. See, right now, as soon as he fears you, pop berserker's rage and just zerg him down really quickly. And then after that, it's the mage. The mage has a couple of abilities. She can disorientate you, and she'll still be damaging you, and she will do an arcane explosive that will shoot you in like pretty far away in a pretty big radius. And then the final guy is the hunter. Hunter is very simple. He just does little explosive traps, I believe. Yeah, that's about it. And actually, they're called bombs. And he's pretty straightforward. So once you get all four of them down one by one, Kael'thas spawns all the weapons. The weapons are very simple. You just AoE them down really quickly. It's really nothing to worry about, for as long as, for when we mention the weapons, it's really nothing. It's nothing big. So um what I find to do that's really nice in this fight is that since there's so much talking involved, you have plenty of time to build a rage, and that's kind of why I leave the other two groups to the side, because this whole portion right after the weapons are dead, he's talking for about a good 1 minute, and in that minute, you could take the time to get your rage up to 100, so that way when the four guys come back, you can zerg down one or two of them really quickly, and it's depending on you, but I may recommend that you pop cooldowns for when all four of them come down, because when Kael'thas comes out, he's really simple. So another thing that you can do if you've already killed all these guys and you have no other mobs, what you can do is just go on defensive stance and just stay there, because you'll get one rage every like 2 seconds, I believe, and you could just leave it there. And by the time that he spawns up all the guys, you'll have 100 rage or 120 rage, depending on your glyph. So this raid is really nice for multiple things. Along with the Ashes of Alar mount, which is the main reason we're here. The tier loots are great. He drops a lot of cool transmog gear. This entire raid drops a lot of cool transmog gear actually, and it's a fun raid to do. It's a fun raid to solo. So right now, we're getting ready. As soon as they come out, you want to zerg him down the quickest. As you can see, the paladin back in the back is running towards you right now, and he's gonna start coming and fearing you. And that's the mage's disorientation that she does, and then that's the arcane explosion that she does. So you're kind of set apart from her. At this point, if you want, you can target the paladin and zerg him down really quickly before the warrior gets there, and that's kind of your primary goal. You don't want to have all of them running at you. So now that it's just you and the warrior, you're gonna keep getting stunned because of that little thing. I forgot what's called, but the name's gonna pop up really soon. Um, and oh, okay, it's called stunned. So yeah, that stun is about 3 seconds every time, and it lasts until the whole duration wears out, which is a 1 minute thing. So you keep getting stunned, and once you once you kill all the mobs, Kael'thas comes out, and if you still have the debuff, it's just gonna keep stunning you. Spell Reflect works for Kael'thas. So does Pummels and Interrupts and everything else you have. Those things hit you for about 20k, I believe. So I'm assuming it's probably um, health based. Maybe, I'm not too sure. But over here, yeah, you just want to zerg him down really quickly. I saved my cooldowns for this phase, and right there, there was no CCs. I mean, there was no mind controls or anything. He pretty much got to 50%, goes up in the air, comes back down as a really big guy, and he just continues until you get the gravity debuff that shoots you up in the air. And right now, I'm just waiting for him to come down. Yeah, like I said, this fight is really long just because of all the bullshit cinematics that's involved in it. But it is really cool. See, like the whole scenery is amazing. I think personally, like it's beautiful. Like this was a really well orchestrated raid in my opinion. Um, in this particular fight, I didn't need second wave, so I could have lived without it. But usually that's not the case. It's really not. So you should just have it just in case. Right there. His damages are pretty strong. So you want to interrupt it just in case. And then that's where the gravity thing is. It shoots you up, and as a warrior, as soon as you get shot up, just go ahead and charge back into him. And wee, that's the fun part. Yeah, and I'm gonna fall victim to this for like 4 times because I didn't wait to hit the ground. I didn't wait for my debuff to wear off before I hit the ground. And that's pretty much, if you hit the ground before your debuff wears off, it's gonna shoot you up in the air. And then if your debuff wears off and you're on the ground, it's gonna just drop you. So if you're not prepared for it, you might die to this right here. I was able to heroically fight at the last second to avoid it. And that's the loot. What do you know? Once again, no mount. There's always next week. At least it was a decent amount of gold. I believe I got over 100 gold here in a quick short amount of time. Anyways, guys, have a good one. Hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful to you. See you guys later. Bye bye.